Today we're going to work with the energy of Oxana, this beautiful being. We're going to connect with our hands and spread the good high vibrational energy through the body. Our hands are magical beings. When we connect our hands to any object, to a person, to a tree, we can perceive messages about that being, because inherently we're all made of energy, we're made of vibrations. We then go to the very deep inner layer of us and we can perceive different answers to our questions. So as you're going to be listening to the session, just relax, have fun, and allow the healing energy to spread through you too. So we're going to start by just taking some nice deep breaths, flowing through your body. Let's imagine that a very beautiful source of energy appears right in front of you. A beautiful energy creation of any color, light, frequency that you like starts to greet you like a friend, like somebody you've known for a very long time. And I feel that this is the truth, that energy is your friend and it's greeting you. There is a certain world of energy which is being hidden just next to our world. And I feel that you personally, you're very connected to that realm, that you coexist in the physical and in the spiritual world at the same time. It's a fun energy space, which is just a neighboring dimension to ours. And I get a feeling of a very smiley, funny energy, like little smiley beings, laughing beings, and they are welcoming you into their world. They want you to become aware of them more. There is a reason why you're drawn to energy. It's not just your curiosity, it's a fact of your belonging. So you exploring it is a very logical, natural consequence in your life. This is something which is supposed to happen. You don't really have to do much. You just have to sit in calm and listen a little bit more to whatever the energy is telling you. You can learn a lot from your own vibration, from your own realm of energy, and also from the people that you meet. I feel that your learning should come less from the books and more from direct experience in life. The situations that you come in touch with, this is your learning. I feel that your third eye is very open and it's got like a horn, like a unicorn horn in it. It's actually very tall, very high, it's very interesting. I think you are a unicorn. Or definitely you have qualities of a unicorn, which is very unusual. I don't think I've met unicorn energies yet. It's very pretty, it's like a candy. It's got like a spiral energy around it. I think it's light blue and it's got a little, like a tip at the end. Every time you look at somebody, you like protrude that person, you go right in. You're very alert, very aware of energy. And that's that horn which helps you to orientate yourself in space. It's like a adapter, because you have to face the physical world. You can't do it directly with energy. You need like a slightly more dense adapter. It's quite funny. But when you meet different people, they all have different energies, and you're very aware of energy. And your adapter changes depending on that person. You change that ending of your third eye, of that horn, so you can be more kind of at home with the energy. Because everybody's so different. It's hard to go just with the same energy towards them. Sometimes we have to change the filter a little bit. And that ending of yours here helps you to do that. It's a very cute, well-designed part of your third eye. Your hair is very magical. Has a lot of wisdom in it, a lot of courage. You get a lot of inspiration from your hair. It has like messages, and I think the higher energies from above, they upload messages through your hair. That's where I think you get a lot of inspiration. It's like electrical cords that are connected to the higher energy of the universe, and this is how they transmit the energy to you. You can play with your hair, put it in different shapes, touch it, touch your hair more often. Every time you touch your hair, you get in touch with your wisdom, like in fairy tales, but this is real. I can see you just playing with your hair, with your finger a lot, and every time you do it, this energy gets transmitted into your hand and into your heart, into your whole body. So that's the way to connect with yourself. So we're just gonna put a little bit more connection through the crown. It's already there. I just feel like we can purify and install it a little bit more, make it a bit more direct. Just connect to this higher energy and eliminate maybe distractions. That's how it feels. Feels like you could be easily distracted because of the amount of your energy and your ability to focus on many things at the same time. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna keep, of course, all that ability, but we're just gonna channel it through a more secure one level channel, just like a tunnel of light, so you have less distractions in life. That should be helpful. You're a very multidimensional being. There are lots of beings in you. Even when I'm working now with that column, like a blue, greenish, unusual blue, light blue color, I'm working with it and I can feel that there is life in it. It's not just energy, it's like full of beings, like little dwarves, like gnomes, very funny, nice beings. You're very connected, by the way, to fairy world, to fantasy world, like dwarves, fairies, that's very much your world. Elements, elemental energy. They're very friendly with you. They know you very well. When I'm doing this channel now, I can feel that they are also assisting on this path. They are assisting this connection. I feel very feminine hair, this kind of energy, a bit like a mermaid kind of vibration. Something you see in the works of art in the old days when you see mermaids near the sea or the pond with very long hair, and they're all very peaceful and they adore their femininity, and that's very much you. You adore your femininity, and that's great. You carry this vibration into this world. A very forgotten vibration, by the way. Very forgotten. Very needed, almost like striking. People can even get like shocked when they see you because they're not used to this vibration. But this is a sort of vibration which is powerful, it's pure, it makes people connect to who they are. Remind them who they are, of the true natural femininity. It's incredible. People are afraid of it, you know? People are afraid of this feminine energy. They just can't handle it. They think, oh no, I'm better rush, I'm better be somebody else. Well, why be somebody else if you can be yourself? Your energy is saying. And you are like a wake-up call for many. And it's just in your presence, in your appearance. You appear, and they look at you, and many go like, oh, like that, and they can't look. Turn their eyes away. Not because they don't like you, but because they can't handle. They remember something, they're not necessarily ready to bring it back. They know they have to, but they feel shy or not strong enough. But yeah, you keep going. You keep going. There will be more people like you in the future. You'll feel more at peace in the future because there'll be more beings of your sort coming to Earth. At the moment it's very scattered, it's very sporadic when people like you come through to incarnations, because it has to be all very carefully balanced and calculated how many souls of a particular character get allowed to come to Earth at a particular time, because it has to do with some sort of measurements of vibrations that happen now, how ready the Earth is. People like you, with your energy type, they were opening the doors for this energy to come back, almost like trailblazing, paving the way for the new to come. So you're one of the originals, pioneers of this energy, and later there will be more. People will be more accustomed to that energy, but for you, you were chosen to be the one who will pave the way. So just bear it in mind when you find some strange reactions in people. That's because they're awakening and they may need time. Your heart is very beautiful. It's a flower. It's very pretty, very delicate. It's got very long petals coming out. Long, slender, gentle, soft petals coming to the sides, very long. It's got a beautiful center, like a yellow, I think it's yellow. And it's got a spiral, comes from the center of your chest upwards. And this is where it all starts. This is where your music starts from. You're like a composer of some music, energy music or something like that. You're a composer. You create a lot. You're a creator. You're not the one who repeats or does mechanical performance. You're a creator of energy. So, of course, your job should be creative, because you're a composer. You're very good at writing songs. So you create new pathways, energetic pathways. You create like a scene for the universe to unfold. You create like an energy pattern, something new to happen, and then you place it into the universe, and then they live their own life. So that's your song. It's an energy composition, like notes coming from your heart. Lots of notes, so pretty, like a fountain of notes. It's a very beautiful music. If you ever compose, you're gonna write great music. It's very beautiful. Light, high, jolly, magical. It's all that the earth needs at the moment. Very harmonious. It's harmony. What comes out of your heart is harmony. So what you can do, you can just, as you walk the earth, just project the energy of your heart into the spaces around you and play that music. Press the play button and imagine that the music is playing from your heart into every space that you go to. That's how it feels. And people can bathe in this music, they'll love it. Like a cafe where people can get together and listen to that song from the heart. You're capable of changing the energy of the space with that heart energy alone. Now it's like a circle of light above your body, above your chest. And it's got all the compositions that you've ever written. It's like your book of compositions. My goodness, it's so pretty. And it's round. Your book is round. I know we usually have rectangular books, but yours is round. And it's made of notes of all these energy songs you've ever written. It tells me that it's here for you to access it anytime that you want. Become aware of it, and you can touch it with your hands or feel it in the energy space. You know, when you meditate, you can access that composition book. It's just here. It just tells me, oh, She may not be aware of it, but you know, tell her it's here. The moment you're aware of it, it will come forward more, and there are pages. You can look through the pages and you'll find all the songs you've ever written, because you have written them somewhere in the past. You can just access them and bring them back. I'm just gonna charge this book with light so it activates even more and becomes more protruding, more real in your space, so you can really feel it. I'm gonna put a bit of a peaceful energy in the solar plexus, just soothing. I feel that whenever you have worries, this is where it goes. Trying to do too much at the same time, trying to be everybody for everybody, everything for everybody, to fit in all the places at the same time, to be good, be perfect. That's like it's like an illusion, because of course you already are. You can't be otherwise. You can't be more perfect than you are. So whenever you feel that you want to be better, you can just relax and accept that perfection is perfection, and why would you change it? Why would you make it even more perfect if it's already there? That thought should help to relax in every moment. Think of yourself as a star with several points. You were born like that. You have these several points, and it's a perfect shape, which is created like this for a reason. And it's the way it's born. So whatever happens in the sky, and whatever stars there are around you in the sky, is not going to affect the way your star is shaped, because that's your inherent shape. So you can just concentrate on being the star and shining through your points, whichever number of the points it is. You don't have to change the position, or you don't have to put the points in a different way. Just concentrate on spreading the energy through the shape that you already are. And there's another flower in your sacral chakra, like a red flower. It's like a poppy, that kind of a flower, but it's bigger. Also very pretty, very passionate, very feminine. You got lots of passion in many different ways. You're a passionate person, and it comes from your sacral. Again, I see you with a guitar, playing a song, something very real and genuine. I feel there is something about learning how to channel this passion into the world, how to live with a passion, how to be passionate. It's not always easy to be passionate, because it has to find its own channel, not always understood. It's very interesting. I can see a song as an image. It's like again a circle with high walls, and the notes of the song are rising from the walls and moving. Like, ah, it raises up the energy, and all these notes, they go up in this circle with walls. It's so pretty. It puts harmony to your self-expression, I think. That's what it does. Like, ah, ah, ah. They go up like that, up. I think you're made of musical instruments. You've got a lot of them hidden in different parts of your body. There was a violin somewhere near the head, and there's a guitar here. Lots of instruments with strings. Maybe there's a harp, somewhere closer to your heart. A lot of music, notes everywhere. You're like bathing in the notes. I just want to wrap you up in those notes a bit more. Just to bring it into awareness, into your consciousness, because they're already there. I'm just going to make them a little bit more pronounced. You've got another set of hair on an energy level. You've got long blonde hair. Straight, long blonde, very long blonde hair. This is from your fairy tale life. You've inherited this long, straight blonde hair. Very pretty, very long. It's like, what's it called? Snow White. I know she doesn't have blonde hair in the fairy tale, but this one does. And you have the Snow White quality in you. Maybe that's why the dwarves were there. I think you are music. I think you are music. You're not just musical. I think music flows through you. You're made of music, I think. You are like an incarnation of music. If the music was alive and it was living somewhere and it thought, oh, let me go to planet Earth and incarnate into a person so I can show myself through that. It's an unusual concept, but I feel it is true. Music decided to show itself through you, like an epitome of music in whatever you do. Representation of music. It constantly flows through you. It doesn't stop. Even your veins, your blood, they're all musical. We're just gonna ask the musical notes to reach your ears. That's what we're gonna do. Whatever is already there, let it become a bit livelier and intensify itself a bit, solidify itself a bit so it can reach your consciousness, so you can actively collaborate with the musical instruments and material within your body. And lots of fountains as well. Fountains of energy in your body. Musical fountains. Your energy goes shoo out, and it spreads shoo out, and it spreads like a fountain. Lots of them. You share this constantly with the people around you, with the places, because you are music, and music is constantly spreading. It's the quality of music. If it's in the room, everybody hears it, everybody gets influenced by it. Same by you, you are music, so it's a fountain, it always goes out. It's your natural quality, it goes out. I feel that people can just sit in your presence and listen to that music with their eyes closed. And they can learn so much about the world, about themselves. But you have to be quiet, like silent, both of you. Sit in silence with your eyes closed. Tell them you have a song or music, and if the person is open-minded, tuned in, they will start hearing your vibration. And then your song, which may start like a general healing song, will then soon adapt to the energy of the person and will tell them more about their journey. It will be a song for that person. Oh, how wonderful that could be. Not just a song, but a song directed at that person, which touches right notes in their body, in their mind, just what they need to hear. You can take their hand as well. That will be great, because then your energy can pass through to them. And ask them to just close their eyes and listen and relax. And you just be yourself, you just play. You're playing anyway. You're playing all the time, so you relax as well when you do that. Relax so your song can just flow through your hand into their hand. That's very unique. It's a very unique new method. People need to hear songs about themselves. They're listening to all kinds of songs about all kinds of things, not necessarily applicable to them. Songs can be very powerful. They have a powerful message. Powerful message. Things can change through a song if they're written in the correct way, and especially if they're guided for that particular person. That could be beautiful. Now in your energy there is a celebration song, like celebration, that kind of energy, like celebration, and it's for you. Now it's a song for you. Now your own body is singing your song, celebration, and they're like da 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 da, and there are like little drums and like applause, and da 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 da. Energy goes up, but in a celebratory way now, almost to reconnect, celebrate that reconnection with your musical self. Very happy. The energy is happy now. It says yes. So in the feet there is a doubt, like a hesitation. Shall I step here? Shall I step there? And the whole body is moving forward. The whole body is ready. It's moving. It's already taking the step, but it's just feet, they hesitate. You need to talk to your feet and just tell yourself, I'm fine. I'm going the right way. I'm fine. I feel some self-consolation is important here from yourself. You're quite a self-directed person, so you don't necessarily need to hear it from anybody else. But in your relationship with yourself, you just have to sometimes spend a bit of time consoling those parts of you that feel reluctant or hesitant. Like your feet, for example, you can touch them and caress them and tell them, we're fine, we're okay, we're moving in the right direction, it's okay, it's fine, don't worry. So in a way you undertake a conversation with yourself, with your own body, particularly your feet, and you explain where you're moving. This should take away that energy of hesitation. It's almost like you know what you're here to do, you know it very well. You've been there, you've done it, you know it. And you're hovering above the ground, still thinking how to land. Exactly, still thinking, I know, but just one moment, let me land. Choosing like the right place to land. You're just above the ground. Just like that, just talk to your feet and tell them it's okay, like that. Tell them it's fine, we're okay, we're absolutely fine, we're moving in the right direction. You can trust me, you can trust what I'm doing, it's okay, we've been there before, it's fine. Just trust this journey, it's fine, it's okay. And I feel that lands the feet on the ground. The knees. They sometimes like tremble a little bit. I think you are just a being who is more energy connected, and you're like from another dimension, not so used to earthy energies, so everything lower down, everything to do with legs and knees is just this accommodation to earthy energies and situations. I can see you like standing on your knees somewhere in nature and connecting, like praying to a tree or something like that, like really absorbing yourself in earthy energy, like nature energy. Put your hands together and you stand on your knees and you bow to the tree, like a ritual, like an important part of that connection of you being on earth. Like you bow to the earth for accepting you, something like that, for taking you into this life. And that ritual will help you to feel much more at peace in different situations in life. Because then you accept, you say, okay, yes, I'm here. And look in the mirror more often as well. That's very grounding. Look in the mirror at yourself. Find yourself in the mirror. Become accustomed to your image in the mirror. physical image in this life. That's another difficult one. Looking physically at yourself, accepting that you're here on this planet in this shape and form. This is who you are. Mirror will help, very helpful object. And play with the mirror. You can play your music to the mirror. That will be very appreciated and welcomed by the mirror realm. You know, you can heal mirrors with your hands and your music. Heal the energy of mirrors. I feel that mirrors, they have their own world. That all mirrors are connected and they live in their own universe of mirrors. They collect humans' energy, people's reflections and other things that they see. They've got like an inverted world somewhere. And they actually are very alive and very conscious, vibrant creatures. I feel that you could almost help that realm by interacting with it and putting nice energy into it with your hands. So if you affect your mirror positively, then it goes into deep tunnel into the universe of mirrors, and it will come out at other people's mirrors in their houses, because the mirror world is all one, just showing itself through different shards in different people's places. It's one mirror world. I'm gonna put some nice shoes on your feet. Something unusual I see. I think your shoes, they're silver shoes, but I think they have, again, a musical instrument in them. I know it's been a lot of musical instruments today, but I think they have it as well, like strings. Instead of laces, they have strings. So it's like a guitar, silver guitar, but you're wearing it on your feet. They're very good for walking the earth. They're a bit like alien, like spacecraft shoes. They're very silver. Fit for purpose. Fit for local terrain, but musical. So you will not forget your musical nature, but the silver, solid part of the shoes will help you adapt to human ways and human circumstances while you're playing your music. Just gonna bring to balance all this energy now that we were channeling and feeling. Now we're gonna bring it all into accordance. So all these aspects can integrate and collaborate very well. So we're gonna finish it with some nice energy all around your body. And it feels like bubbles, bubbly energy. Lots and lots of round balls in your energy. And again, they're bluish. There's a lot of blue in you. Blue and kind of a green, but it's not, it's a blue-green. And these bubbles are also light blue, and there are lots of them. You're just bubbly energy. And I can just feel like another circle, lots of circles. Another circle, like a light circle above you. Just above you, sacral, but higher, much higher. I think it's like a guiding light. Like a spotlight, guiding light for your life. It's very still, very soft. It doesn't speak too much again. Like everything feels like everything is already spoken. You already know everything. Not much interference. It's just like a soft guiding light, just to show you it's there, in case you forget, in case you put your attention elsewhere. But they don't want to interfere too much into you, and they will not do that. It will always be just somewhere in the background, because you know already, you're already equipped for this life. Yeah, just feel like saying thank you. for your presence here. Like the energy says thank you. It appreciates you, respects you, and admires you. A bit of these three words, like thank you, like reverence to the Queen, that kind of, that's how the energy goes. And yes. Thank you. Thank you.
It's very beautiful what I felt and what I see now and how I perceive everything. Something really was new. I could never think this way. But I would say it's magic, yeah. Thank you. Yeah, for some of us it might feel quite unusual. Energy healing is something you need to be ready for and maybe embrace what's happening. And at some point you just feel lots of things you felt unconsciously, and you just guiding it and saying in words, and it gives you a lot of understanding, but also a lot of insights and fairies. I think it's a lot about fairy, but it was in my case, maybe it's different for others. But also you gave me something kind of inside direction for what I always felt, but maybe now I can understand that it's truth what I felt, and maybe I need to follow it. So yeah, it's something very interesting, and yeah, definitely worth trying. And also it higher your vibration, because now I feel lighter. I feel that maybe I can do more things that I thought. So yeah, it's empowering. About singing, it's a different story. Yeah, I will tell you that. I started when I was a little child, and I always felt singing. I did actually every day of my life. And music for me, I cannot stay in silence. That's what weird for me. You told me that, and I thought, oh, that's why I feel so weird when I don't like TV or something. I don't need these strange news, low vibrations, but I like beautiful music. And what I usually listen to are mantras. And these mantras just bring me self-confidence, balance, harmony. Like you said, this word harmony is what I'm looking for constantly. I want it. I want to find it. I want to give it to everyone. I want to just it be all around us, because it feels so good when you're in harmony. So yeah, mantras were always like surrounding me. This morning before coming here, I had this feeling. I thought, okay, so now I'm, for example, cooking my breakfast, but I wanted something. So I set up music and I was listening to it, and I just feel much better. I feel like, yeah, that's my experience. I love it. Yeah, but about musical instruments, I always wanted, like you said, with my feet, like I'm hesitant. I wanted, but I never tried. And still I feel that's not my cup of tea somehow, because I like talk, and I like maybe give my music through my voice. I really like it more than playing any instruments. And the book that you saw here, like book of music, close to my heart. Very interesting thing you said about light blue energy. It's not the first time I understood. I like going to kirtan evenings, bhakti yoga. They are singing a lot. They are only singing and having all these some instruments there, like a huge orchestra, like you say, and I love singing with them. And once there was a very shamanic woman coming from deep village in India. She'd been there with us. She has such very, very low tone voice, very rich and low, and she was singing, and I decided, okay, everyone was dancing around like it was a crazy thing happening around, but I thought, okay, I want to meditate now. And when I sat in meditation there, after a while, it was so calm, so like a vacuum around me. I didn't feel anything around, I just was myself, and I saw light blue energy going through all my body. I didn't see myself there. It was not me, not this Oxana. It was just a body sitting in meditation, light blue color, and I felt so good. I didn't want to go out of there. It was just something, wow, precious. I still remember that moment.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
it was
darling.
a pleasure. Thank
For
you.
me too.
Thank you.